सर्वशास्त्राद्भि पीयूषा सर्ववेदैक सत्फला सर्वसिद्धान्तरत्नाढ्य सर्वलोकैक दृक्पृता सर्वभागवत प्राण श्रीमद्भागवत प्रभो कलिद्वन्द्वोदितादित्य श्रीकृष्ण परिवर्तित परमानंद पाठाय प्रेम वक्षाक्षराय ते सर्वदा सर्वसेव्याय श्रीकृष्णाय नमोस्तुमे मतेक बंधो मत्संगिन् मद्गुरो मन्महादन मन्निस्तारक मद्भाग्य मदानंद नमोस्तु मे असाधु साधु ददायिन् अधिनोचता करा आनामुंच कदाचिन्मां प्रेम्णा हृत्कण्ठयोस्फुरा. Translation. O Srimad Bhagavatam, O nectar churned from the ocean of all Vedic scriptures, you are the most prominent transcendental fruit of the Vedas and are enriched with the jewels of all philosophical conclusions. You grant spiritual vision to all the people of the world and are very life breath of the Vaishnava devotees. O Lord, you are the sun which has arisen to dispel the darkness of Kali Yuga. Actually, you are Lord Krishna who has returned among us. O Srimad Bhagavatam, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. By your recitation, one attains transcendental bliss because your syllables shower down pure love of God. You are to be served by everyone always, for you are an incarnation of Lord Krishna. O Srimad Bhagavatam, O my only friend, companion and teacher, O my great wealth and deliverer, O my good fortune and bliss, I offer my respectful obeisances unto you. O Srimad Bhagavatam, O bestower of saintliness to the unsaintly, O uplifter of the most fallen, please never leave me. Accompanied by pure love of Krishna, please manifest yourself in my heart and throat. This is a prayer to take the permission of the Lord so that I speak properly. Bhutair mahadbir yaimam puro vibho nirmaya chete yatamusha purushaha bhungte gunan sodashatmaka so alankrita shishta bhagavan bachamshi me अगिल जगत करो बचन से मार अलंकृत करिबो कथा कामथा मोर तब कृपा हले मोरा कथा शुद्ध हबे सुनिया सबार शोक दुख जे कुचिबे. श्रीमद् भागवतम की जय. श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय. Canto 7, prayers of Prahalada Maharaj. Prahalada Maharaj is here declared as the best among the exalted devotees by his own spiritual master Narad Muni. Narad Muni is describing all these things. So now, in answer to the Lord is asking Prahalada Maharaj, please take something. Prahalada Maharaj is replying, very beautifully saying that if I ask something in return, then it is like a business. I give, you give. So he's saying that I am Lord. It is not out of pride, it is out of humility. His prayer is full of humility, we can see. That's why he says, I am born in the family of demons. But when Lord asked Prahalada Maharaj, please ask something, then Prahalada Maharaj is saying, I am your unmotivated servant. So this unmotivation, the word we all should always remember. Ahaitiki aprityata. Bhagavatam verse. And also Anyabhilashita Sunyam. So this is human nature that, wherever we are, we do something, naturally something comes out. Expectation, right? This is a disease, human disease. Now, great Mahajans like Prahalada Maharaj, they have crossed it with the Lord himself. With others, at least we can stop this. Okay, I don't want anything from you. We can become without any expectation. But with the Lord, time immemorial, we are like this only. We do something and we expect the Lord reciprocates. But here, this is a complete understanding between Lord and the devotee. This is called complete surrender. Full surrender is this mood. So I am your unmotivated servant and you are my eternal master. There is no need of our being anything other than master and servant. You are naturally my master and I am naturally your servant. We have no other relationship. This is so no other relationship means that the relationship which is built on the mutual expectation. I give you this, you give me that. If you don't give me that, I am not this. So if we understand this, if we apply this in human relationships also, then we will be peaceful. Yes, we will be very much peaceful in this material world also. So here, Prahalada Maharaj is saying that our relationship is eternally established. So a right master, Narasimhadev, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is the right master. He is not an abusive type of master who somehow, become master. I am your master and I will abuse you. Here, master is a real master who takes care of us. If a jiva, if a devotee understands this, this is ultimate understanding. This is ultimate surrender. This is the mood of surrender. Definitely the master is the well-wisher of the servant. This is for sure. So, but in purport, Prabhupada is saying that how we are all always servant. What is our identification? What is the identification of the jiva? Jivere Swarupaya Nityera Krishnadas. This is the real identity. Other identities are connected with the body. I am Deva, I am a demigod, I am a demon, I am a tree, I am a fish, I am a snake, I am a tiger, I am a lion, I am a human being, I am a man, I am a woman, I am Indian, I am American, I am European. All these things are Sarvopadi, Upadi, identification of the body. But the real identification, who are you? When we conduct this personality development programs, when I was working, I was a consultant psychologist, where we conduct classes. So the first class is, who am I? But that we do in a different way. But the who am I, this personality development classes, Bhagavatam is also developing our real personality. Our real personality is that we are servants of Krishna. In material world, the personality is understood as that you should have a confidence, and you should project yourself. There also we say that the psychologists say that you should not put these identifications. So, I am a woman, I am a man, my name is this, all these things. They want the personality to be like, this is my positives, this is my negatives, like that. But here, this real personality development means our real personality is that we are servants of Krishna. That is our reality. But when we act against it, then we face only unhappiness. So if we rightly understand our personality, our identity, then life here also, there also, any janma you take, you will be peaceful. So that's why Krishna is demanding that, leave all your dharmas, sarva dharman parityaja, mam ekam sharanam praja. So this is what Krishna is expecting us, not in a forceful manner. He wants us to understand and surrender. That's why it is, even to Arjuna, this instruction is given in the final last chapter. 18th chapter, he is saying this. In the beginning, he was explaining so many things. Then finally he said, okay, leave everything, surrender unto me. So after all, after understanding all these points, is to bring us to this point that I am servant, your master. And here more important point is given by Prabhupada. This is the, important point. Even more important point is we are servants of the servants of the servants of the servants. So Prabhupada is quoting Shiva verse, Aradhanam Sarvesham, Vishnu Aradhanam Param, Tasmat Paradaram Devi Tadiyanam Samacharam. See, which is the best worship? Worship of Vishnu. Even above that, which is the worship? Worship of the Vishnu's servants, Vishnu's devotees. So if that's why Chaitanya Mahaprabhu says, Gopir Paratur, Dasa Dasa Da, Gopir Paratur, Baratur Pada Kamalayor, Dasa 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 Anudasa. We also see in many prayers, Britya means a servant. So we see in Kulasekara Alvar's Mukundamala Stotram also. Majjanmaha Palamidam Madhukaitabare, Mat Prarthaniya Mat Anugraha Yeshayeva, Tat Britya Parisagar Britya Seiti Mam. Means seven steps, seven seniors we should have. So we are dasas. So in this, if we understand this is our position properly, then we are in the right position. We are in the right identification of ourselves. Otherwise, we are wrong. If we go against this principle, then everything will put into this cycle: birth, death, disease, and old age. We will be punarapi jananam, punarapi maranam, punarapi janani jadareshayanam. So when we understand who is our master, and if we surrender to that master, then that master will take care of us. Now also, that master is ready to take care of us, but we go to that master's negative side. That master says, don't go there to Maya, but we go to Maya. Then that servant of the master is very, very strict, very, very, very bad. We go to Maya, we surrender to Maya. We don't want to surrender to Krishna. Then, then what happens? Don't become a servant of Krishna's servants. Then normally people become servants of the dogs. We see, no? They think the one who, if you see on the street, one who takes the dogs for walk, they think that I am the master of this dog. No. You are the servant of that dog. You serve. When the dog poop, then you have to clean. In foreign countries, they have to carry that, that broom and stick to clean the poop of that dog. So who is the master? So when the jiva refuses to surrender to Krishna, then they have to surrender. This is the material nature. Maya will dictate us. Okay, you have to surrender either to money, name, fame, money, or whatever material or other things. Either Krishna or Maya. So Prahalada Maharaja is clearly saying, I am your unmotivated servant. When you declare, when you understand that you are servant of Krishna, then everything is taken care. But that is not out of, it is not theoretical. Saying I am Krishna's servant is not theory, it is practically. Because Krishna knows we are saying truly or not. So we are working on it. Okay, fine. Verse 7. As I said, this is my Rogini. Yes.
Hare Krishna Mataji, Dhanvatana, hello to Prabhupada and Gurudev.
Yes.
Mataji, it's not completely related to the topic, but when we get the topic of surrendering. So we are on the process of surrendering, but not completely surrendered to Krishna.
Yes.
We still have material desires. So I have a question about this Vastu. My father-in-law is Vastu freak actually. He's too much into that, and he says that this part is not good, this part is not good. So you will get affected, your son will get affected. You say that Krishna consciousness will support you, will protect you, but like Krishna only created Vastu person. So you have to follow Vastu also. And you should not just say I'm doing Krishna conscious and I'm chanting and I'm doing all these things. You cannot avoid that reason. I'm telling without Krishna's permission, nothing will happen. If at all, if it is supposed to happen, it will happen. So why do you link it to Vastu? So how do I understand that Vastu Purusha works according to Krishna, works according to our karma reaction? So do we really need to, follow Vastu or like just, totally surrender to Krishna and ready to take the reactions of our karma? How do I make myself aware?
Follow Vastu or not? Your question, right?
Yes.
Follow Vastu or not. It's too much into all these things, disturbs the mind.
Yes, Mataji.
I traveled around the globe. I nowhere I don't know anything Vastu. For your kind information, I don't know anything Vastu. After purchasing my own house in Mayapur,
Mm-hmm.
the devotee said this is Vastu correct. I didn't know. I
Wow.
didn't. The Antaryami Paramatma might be because the builder showed many houses here in this block. Just opposite house he showed.
Mm-hmm.
I could have purchased this, but one thing, somehow you see, if you are into right track, Krishna will help you
Right.
choose rightly. But
Right.
throughout my life,
Right.
I am married 31 years.
Right.
So maybe 10 years before means other 20 years, we were not in one place.
Mm-hmm.
And rental house of foreign countries, where will you see a Vastu and all?
Right. Right.
Not practical.
True. True.
We see good house and go in.
Now we are in our
As
own
you
house,
said, our
Mataji.
karma is bad. If
Right.
our karma is bad, we have to, means our karma time, if we have to undergo some sufferings, we have to undergo.
That speaks like, Narada Muni's Ratnaka story happened, right? Like Valmiki, he turned into Valmiki. He said like his Vastu was good, that's why he became as
You now don't argue with your father.
But only one thing is making me worry is like, he's saying that if the Vastu of this house backside is like this, your son won't listen to you. Then I was telling him, Lord, let me take a challenge. Let me make him as a good
No,
devotee.
no, my humble
And then,
opinion in this case is Rohini is elder to you.
yes, yes.
And his ideas were firmly formed.
Too much,
Now you don't
too
counter
much
argue. You
material.
say, yes, boss. He's your master, master of your master.
Yes, yes.
So
But
now the mood
let's
should
take
be,
it,
though he may
consider it
be
like,
wrong or right, I don't know. He may
yeah.
be wrong or right. Now you say, yes, boss. Don't challenge it.
Not, I am challenging myself actually, not I didn't challenge him. So let me make him as a good devotee. Like, let me, listen to all the Shastra. Let him be a good devotee. So how does that will, affect us? So when we are following this Krishna consciousness, so the material things will affect. So the rules, generally which are applicable for like material life, will they apply applicable to the devotees who are following this also?
If you are 100% devotee, then nothing affects you. Devarshi Putra
100%
Panadinam
it's
Pitrunam, there is a verse. Huh?
I'm not a pure devotee, right, Mataji? I'm on the path.
That much it will work. That how much ye etamam prapadyante. How much you surrender, that much it works. So now my humble opinion again, humble suggestion is that, don't worry about it. Don't make it as a challenge.
No, only thing is, do I need to concern about it or I have to leave it to Krishna?
So definitely everybody should try to make your children devotees.
Yes.
Not for to for this
Not to
vastu,
show, not to show.
not for that.
Not
It's
to show.
for it's true. It is the duty of the parents
Yes.
to make your children
Yes, yes, Mataji.
very good human being and good
Right,
devotees.
Mataji. Right.
Okay, so in that way you try.
Yes.
Huh? We give, see, each and every individual, we give the environment. Taking up bhakti or not is.
Yes, yes. Yes, ma'am. And he was
Mataji, I'm
yesterday
sorry.
also like, right, north and south side will affect the ladies in the house. So whether should we go according to him or should we leave it? So I'm not.
Because he is your father-in-law, he is the master of the house.
Yeah.
You consult with your husband and you say that if you have more money, you
He
change
ignores.
everything.
He ignores his suggestions because he is totally into that.
You just remain humble.
Like, what do you
See,
say? That, like,
this is what happening with the daughter-in-law. See,
mm,
you don't, it's not your, see, who is your boss? Your boss is husband.
right,
Husband's boss is father-in-law.
right.
If a father-in-law suggests something, it is his duty to follow. You have to just to follow your husband.
Okay.
You don't think about it.
Okay, Mataji.
Hmm?
Thank you.
And but father-in-law, you should respect him.
Yes, Mataji, but like he is like a child when he talks like that. Whatever we
You
say,
say
he
yes,
actually,
Appa. Appa only you call. How do you call?
Mama,
Mama, yeah? Yes, Mama.
yeah.
That's it.
Sure.
Yes, Mama.
Yes.
Sure, Mama. That's all. So I will narrate same Vastu example for you.
Mm,
One devotee is a Vanaprastha devotee. He is preaching. He's a rich man
mhm,
from south, and he settled here in a place where he is a rich person
mhm,
and settled in a place where temple is very far and it is a remote place.
mhm,
Then his wife became my friend, and I suggested, Prabhu, why don't you come near to temple? And they are rich. Now, why don't you, near to temple are expensive apartments. Why don't
mhm,
you come here? Then he said, you find a house for me. Yes, I will find a house for you. But he was saying, Vastu should be right. You know one thing? He mentioned a very famous devotee. In his house, there is a swimming pool in a wrong place. That's why one by one, many are dying. Because of Vastu bad, death will not happen. This is my opinion. He has to die, so they died. You know, death is not dependent on Vastu. Maybe a coincidence. He was insistently speaking, so I kept my mouth shut. That's all. I kept Vastu, you should see a little bit, not totally. The Vastu science is according to where you get nice sunlight and a nice breeze. This is Vastu, anyway. So, because he is your boss,
mhm.
ultimate, means boss.
He speaks death as Vastu, as you said, so that's why.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank
So
you.
now, thank you.
Mataji, I have a follow-up question on her
Yeah.
situation only.
Yes.
Um, like how she said, and how we're all on the path, and how we're all not fully surrendered, pure devotees. So these things do affect us. So should we take it as Krishna's mercy or Krishna's direction if somebody is coming and telling us like this, that this will be better? Just like for my son, if somebody says this school is better than that school, I won't put him in the worst school saying that, oh, anyway, whatever is in his karma.
Yeah, yeah.
I'll try to put him in the best school.
Correct. No, correct.
So is Vastu also like that? Or, that's why
Yeah,
devotees
you
sometimes see
try, but
astrology,
see, some
you know.
occasions you cannot try only. If you have already constructed a house by spending so much lakhs, what will you do?
Okay.
We are
Okay.
living in apartment. What apartment is having Vastu? Living in apartment means Vastu zero, my opinion. Right? No sunlight, not much this thing, right? So how now practically how will you solve this Vastu problem? You try, it is good. All these things. Ultimately, our focus should be how I can increase my sadhana, how I can read more, how I can chant more, how I can please more, please Krishna more, and at the end of life, how I can remember Krishna. That is total our focus. Other things we try if it is not given. See, I lived in Saudi Arabia, different places, different places. Now, how will you see Vastu? Whatever is given. But as you said, if we have better option, if you have option, you go for best option. No problem. Better school is there, go to that better school. If you can afford to change, some people they have done, I have seen, they break the house. They have money, they can do. Okay.
Hare Krishna Mataji. Actually, now the topic is about Vastu, so I would like to add one point. If there is such a problem, definitely Krishna will only show us some way to get out of such things. If we are finding some difficulties with Vastu, house is not good. If devotees are finding any problem, so then whether we should take consultation of this Vastu and all, then I mean to say that if that is really a problem for our devotional, then Krishna will only help us to come out from such house. Or if the place is not good, Krishna will help us.
Yeah,
Is that
definitely. Krishna will help us to advance.
yes, Mataji?
I won't say that, Krishna will expand our opulence, our wealth. Krishna will put us in a conducive environment. Maybe
Yes.
he may take also. He may not give us.
Yes.
He may put you in more simpler situation so that
Yes.
you are not distracted with so much material in your life. Okay. It may happen
Yes.
this other way also.
Yes.
Mhm. I have seen one rich family. They are living in very opulent house in another country. But here in Mayapur, they purchased a single bedroom apartment. They are very happy here. There means house maintenance, no? So 4, 5 bedrooms going up and down, cleaning everything or maintaining the servants. Here life is very simple and they are realizing the difference. Their time is getting wasted. Now what for big house? Then you have to maintain everything. Then you are concerned, oh, only 2 people, they are very, very rich. Now they realized why we are now wasting our energy. Here, when they come to Mayapur, they feel that they utilize their time. Otherwise, their mind is like this, maintaining the house. So anyway, now we'll come to this very important part of Prahlad's prayer. Yedi dashasi me kaman varamstam varadashava. Kamanam hridayam ashamroham bhavadasti vrnevaram. If you can memorize this verse, you please memorize. This is my favorite verse. Whether I understand or not, but I recite. This verse is written on my Gurudev's book, Brahmacharya and Krishna Consciousness. So I was curious to find out, and then I found out. So I memorized immediately. So Prahlad is asking a boon now to the Lord. What boon? You are the best of the givers of benediction. He is Varadaraja. Varadaraja, one who gives lots of boons. In that he is king of giving boons. You are the best givers of benediction, best of the givers of benediction. If you really want something, you really want to give me something, I pray that, within the core of my heart, there be no material desires. Because this is the one which binds us here. This is the one which is keeping us away from Krishna. How many times we teach the mind doesn't listen. It is only with that, material only. Because this is deep-rooted. The material desires are not easily to cut off. After coming to Krishna consciousness, we have cut off many things, definitely. But we are not cutting off the deep-rooted material desires. That's why the prayer. We need the help of the Lord. We need the help to take deep root the weeds from our heart. We need the help of the Lord. Otherwise, it's not possible. It's not possible. You beat the mind with shoes. You do many endeavors. Nothing happens with this deep-rooted material desires. Please deeply introspect with the deep-rooted material desires. It's there, Anadi, from Anadi Kal, from time immemorial, we have deep-rooted material desires. Unless we work on it, unless we pray for it, unless we cry for this, we are not going to advance. Advancement is then, remote. It will become very remote. So we have to be very careful in this. No other religion is teaching this. No other religion is teaching this. Go deep. So Prabhupada is quoting Nadanam Najanam Nasundarim Kavitamba Jagadesha Kamiye Mama Janmani Janmanishware Bhavadhat Bhakti Raheti Kitvai. When we focus on Mama Janmani Janmanishware Bhavadhat Bhakti Ahaitu Kitvai, unmotivated, uninterrupted devotional service, then this material desire will get burned. If it is very strong, if you strongly desire for devotional service, then this material desires will get burnt. Will get burnt. Only Tamil devotees can understand. There is a very nice verse in Tirupavai, Andal says that if you worship the Lord with pure flowers, what is this pure flowers? Huh? You plug the flower, wash it, and then offer. She says in that prayer, there is a prayer, beautiful prayer. In that she says, when we offer it's pure flowers to you, means pure flower means this is Anya Bilashita Sunyam. You offer flower with a pure heart. Then he gives you. This is natural. The servant is taken care by the master, which is natural. Then you really become a servant, then he reciprocates as a perfect master. Then he takes care of all your baggage, burning your material desire. That will be done. That will be done in minute. In minute. And even if somebody commits mistake in future, because we are living in material world, there is a chance even a pure devotee may sometimes commit mistakes in his future life. Today somebody has become a pure devotee, he has to live for another 20-30 years. Then in due course of time he may commit mistakes because of the modes and other things, but Krishna burns them also. So we, if at all we pray something, we pray this only. We pray for pure devotional service. So Prabhupada, after explaining the purport, what we pray, all these things, he says the desire to serve the Supreme Personality of Godhead is not at all material. It's not at all material. So the desire, so there is one tip Prabhupada is giving, that you develop a desire to serve Krishna. That service, what immediately we should not think in connection with material things. Many devotees think that, unless I donate 10 crores to the Lord, then, I am better. No, not like that. Service can be done in any level, any poor condition, or service has no dependence on anything material. You can serve. Service starts with Sevon Mukoi Jikwado. Service, best service is with chanting the holy name of the Lord. So in all the way, our desire should be how I can serve Krishna and his devotees. And also pray for that. And also pray for this. And praying to Narasimhadev will be very, very pleased if somebody is praying like that. Mayapur Narasimhadev is made like, more or less made like, you go pray, offer a plate, ask for some boon, like that they made now. But Prahalada never recommends such things. Narasimha Kavacha, they are selling. So, but when people ask me, shall I wear Narasimha Kavacha? It is not offending Narasimha Kavacha. Devotees, once they become fully surrendered, all these things are external. This is for those neophytes who don't have any trust. So they trust Kavacha. Kavacha will protect me. But I will remain whatever I want to remain. I will eat this and that, I won't chant. I don't follow the regulations. But Kavacha will protect me. This is shortcut. No. If you become pure devotee, if you become a devotee, And no, all these things are not necessary. So you become a devotee, no? You become a servant. Then the master will protect you. Like this is the mood. That's why one can wear Narashama Kavacha out of devotion. But what is the expectation in wearing Narashama Kavacha? The expectation in wearing Narashama Kavacha is that however I am, this will protect me. That should not be there. I am not your servant, but you should protect me. That is the demand. That too, nowadays, please don't feel offended. I have seen devotees wearing gold in Narashama Kavacha. Remain simple is our Acharya's guidelines. But whatever I wear gold. Gold is allowed for females, but wherever we have to. Basics. But Narashama Kavacha also gold. So we need to be careful in such things. Where I am, what is my mood. So Narasimha will definitely protect if you are Prahalad. Simple. Not if you wear Narasimha Kavacha. We can seek his protection. Definitely we can seek his protection. But that is not our ultimate prayer. Okay, in emergency, if somebody is sick in our house or some emergency is there, where do we go? We go to Krishna only. We go to Narasimha only. That is all right. But ultimately, our prayer should be this. Okay, that we continue to remain as servants, whether whatever we asked happen or not happen. We continue to be his servant. Okay, then verse 8. Oh my Lord, because of lusty desires, from the very beginning of one's birth, the function of one's senses, mind, life, body, religion, patience, intelligence, shyness, opulence, strength, memory, and truthfulness are vanquished. So from the beginning of one's birth, because one is having lusty desire, so all these things, the lusty desires only binds us here. We have a desire, so we come here. Any kind of desire, good, bad, any desire binds us here. So what should be done? Then our mood should be Anyabhilashita Sunyam. Jnana Karmadi Anavritam Anukulyana Krishnanusilanam Bhaktirottama. So our goal should be that. We have to somehow push ourselves towards that. As I said, but removing the material desire is very difficult, very difficult. So at least we surrender to Krishna, pray to Krishna, so that our material desires go out from our heart, from the core of our heart. First of all, we have to identify, because we normally, after taking initiation, after spending so much years in ISKCON, we feel that I am great. I'm pure devotee. I'm devotee. I'm this. I'm that. Today one Mataji asked me one question in 10th canto that gopis are thinking themselves as unfortunate. See, gopis are ultimate devotees. They are the first devotee. Means who are devotee? Gopis, right? That such pure devotees, what they are thinking? They are thinking that we are unfortunate. Unfortunate that we are not doing devotional service more and more. Then imagine our condition. We are really unfortunate. So our mood should be sarva upadi. Upadi means identification. Sarva upadi vinirmuktam. We have to remove all our identifications. I am this, I am that. I am up, I am down. So all these upadis we have to remove. Tatparatvena nirmalam rishikena rishikesha sevanam bhaktiruchate. We have to serve the master of the senses. All the senses master is Krishna, Rishikesha. We have to sevanam. We have to serve him. Then all the senses will be under control. Otherwise, it will be out of control. Then verse 9. Oh my Lord, when a human being is able to give up all the material desires in his mind, he becomes eligible to possess wealth and opulence like yours. You see. But in this, a tinge of, see, if a real devotee, when a devotee is able to renounce everything, take out all material desires from his mind, then everything Krishna possesses him, the devotees. Yes. Krishna can give himself, like, Arjuna choose. When the devotee is asked to choose, what do you want, Maya or Krishna? Or material opulence or Krishna? The devotees always choose Krishna. We see in Krishna, in Arjuna. Arjuna and Duryodhana went. Duryodhana is a non-devotee, Arjuna is a devotee. When they were asked to choose, Duryodhana definitely chosen this warriors, I mean soldiers of Krishna, material. But Arjuna was very clear. I want you. I want you, Krishna. If you are there, that's what I want. This is very intelligence. If really we act like Arjuna, other things will be taken care. But other things will not be there. Will not be there. You see all Bhagavatam stories, such exalted devotees. I can give example after example. Best example, Prithvi Maharaj. I don't know, I'm attracted to Prithvi Maharaj a lot. Prithvi Maharaj has done 99 sacrifices. Ashwamedha Yajnas done. One sacrifice if he does, then 100 Ashwamedha Yajna, next Indra. Prithvi Maharaj is a pure empowered devotee. 99 he has done. When he was doing the 10th sacrifice, then testing came from Indra. Every time he is about to sacrifice the horse, Indra stole it away. Indra's people come and then Indra makes different drama and different way to stop this. He is very insecure. But Prithvi Maharaj could have done the 100th one by his power. He was so powerful. Even he is powerful than Indra. He is empowered incarnation. He wanted to kill Indra. Then other elders, they were there, they intervened. Brahma came. Stop, no. Indra is very insecure. Please stop it. You don't want this. You are already achieved everything. Stop it. He agreed. Prithvi Maharaj agreed. Once he agreed, Lord appeared there in Garuda. Lord is having conversation with Prithu. So Prithu Maharaj, he could have done, but he listened to the elders. He listened to Brahma. He don't want 100 Ashwamedha Yajnas. He want to be a devotee. He left everything. After this and all, what he asked for the association of devotees. Lord awarded him association of 4 Kumaras. Then he renounces everything. He is king of the whole world. He renounces everything, go to the forest, meditate, leave. So this is how a pure devotee is. So he is given everything, but he could have got these things. But when authority says renounce, he renounced. Like that, I can give you many examples. The best example I like is Kolavechastidhar. Doesn't have a house, proper house. We are talking about Vastu. This devotee doesn't have a house. His house is having lots of holes. And what was his business? Selling banana leaves. Everywhere you can find banana leaves and bananas here in Bengal. In that he get very little amount. In that he takes little for his maintenance and rest to worship Ganga. So in that also Mahaprabhu used to steal and never gives money. Then Mahaprabhu asked him, I will give you Lakshmi to you. He was crying. Kolavechistiter was crying. Please don't make me rich. That is a big hindrance in my life. Please protect me. See the mood. He could have asked for a Vastu house. He didn't ask. So, if somebody surrenders to Krishna, then all the opulences of Krishna is given to them. So with this mood, if we go, okay, I want opulence, so I surrender. Like in ISKCON, many people join ISKCON because foreigners are there. Foreigners means rich. We can go to foreign. So that mood means our bhakti is collapsed, zero. So I can go to foreign country by joining ISKCON. Many have this misconception. But ISKCON, Prabhupada is preaching pure devotional service. Somehow this Maya is there. Wow. So if this idea is there in somebody's mind, and if they take up devotional service in that mood, then their karma will act. Krishna will not act. Krishna, see, if somebody has material desire means, if their goal is not pure devotional service, then the planets acts on them. Krishna will not act for them. If somebody wants direct Krishna's influence on them, then they should become complete pure devotees. Then he will take care of you like he has taken care of Prahalada Maharaj, Arjun, like that. So, but we are no here one leg, there one leg, like we say, one leg in river, one leg in mud. So in that way, we will be taken care to that level. Whatever level we surrender to Krishna, that level Krishna takes care. We chant 16 rounds in the morning, then full day we forget Krishna, and then accordingly reaction will come. How much we have, that much reciprocation we will get. Here, so Prahalada Maharaj is saying that a devotee who is pure in his mind, who has no material desire, then all the opulence of the Lord is given to the devotee also. In that way, okay, if somebody becomes equal to Krishna, what happens to them? If they are pure devotee, then they remain always as servant. Like Prahalada Maharaj is given the whole world to rule. Because Hiranyakashipu was the king. The next king, who was the next king? Prahalada Maharaj. He was a devotee and the whole world is given to Prahalada Maharaj. But how he is remaining as a servant only, always. So the final prayer is, O my Lord, full of six opulences, O Supreme Person, O Supreme Soul, killer of all miseries, O Supreme Person, in the form of the wonderful lion and man, let me offer my respectful obeisances unto you. Means he prays that I am your servant always. You may give me anything in this world, but I remain your servant. Nice prayer, right? So the previous prayer, he said that one who doesn't have material desire will gain everything material, equivalent to Krishna. But what is that? Once the devotee gains everything, but what is that mood? When they want to renounce Prithvi Maharaj, I said, he was the king of the whole world. When the authority said renounce, he renounced. So similarly, after becoming means he is devotee from the womb, Prahalada Maharaj. But when he was devotion, he didn't do devotion for gaining the kingdom. He was naturally guided by his spiritual master, and he attained perfection. But after attaining perfection, he has the whole world in his hand. But his consciousness, he remains as a servant only. I am your servant, which we can see in Amrish Maharaj also. He was always a servant, using everything in Krishna's service. Okay. So, any doubts? We are completing Prahalada Maharaj's prayers. Yeah, when we hear such exalted prayers, we think that it is very, very far from our reach. Yes, it is very far from our reach, at least theoretically, we be like Prahalad Maharaj. One day we will become practically like Prahalad Maharaj and Kolavechistidhar, or Sudama, Prithu Maharaj, all these great exalted devotees. One day, by repeating their leelas, by repeating their teachings, by meditating on them, by repeatedly speaking pure devotional service, one day we will become devotees. Fine. So, any doubts? Pure devotional service, doubts?
Hare Krishna,
Hare Krishna.
Pranam Mataji.
Pranam.
Mataji, how can we apply all those teachings in our daily lives, like small, small things?
When we have enough things, like my Guru Maharaj says, if you have enough sari, women, he says, be satisfied. Don't acquire more and more, more and more. So if we have basic things, then we don't go into that direction. I want more. There we stop. Okay, now we can focus more on chanting, more on devotional service. If something is there, we be satisfied with that. As a woman, 3 means expansion. Our needs keep expanding. Yes. So if we have basics, then we should be satisfied. Yeah, enough. I have seen one Mataji. If I give her some gifts, she will not accept it. She says, don't give me. I don't want. I'm very happy with her. Means she's, whatever she has in that, she's satisfied. So I have devotees who are in that pure level surrounding me. So I learn from them. Okay, we have this, so we be satisfied.
Mataji, I have one more question. Like, if we try to do this, like you said, I just got married a few months back, and I have so many saris, so many things. Like, it's not about sari, even the bed sheet. I have so many. It's like atyahar. So I am so scared. I was scared before wedding also, that how I will manage and how I'll control everything. Like, it is in my mind now. Like, I
Yeah,
have so many
yeah.
things.
And
So
then
it's very difficult to overcome all these things.
yes, maintenance will take time. Keep giving. Keep giving. See, what I do, if somebody comes, I ask them, you want sari? They say, yes. Because I find, I have lots of maid servants around. I call them and give them. Even though they may not serve me, I give. Keep giving, keep giving. Because nowadays, this has become more like saris are accumulating. I tell devotees also, don't give me sari gifts. Ask me and give, no. Ask what you want, then I will tell what I want. That you give.
Mm.
I don't have many other things. I would have asked you that. Don't give me sari, but by default, they give me sari. So I keep distributing.
Ji Mataji. Okay, thank you.
You give gifts, no? You might have seen. Or if it is brand new, nice, expensive sari, you can give it to the deities.
Nice.
I give to, here we have the facility. Uh, many times I give it to the deities.
Can we give it? Can we give it in the temple also?
Temple, yeah. Because
Okay.
here I have given one expensive sari. Some group of means I was preaching in France, and for new people, they are not devotees. Without my knowledge, they ordered a very expensive sari from India. I cannot imagine such an expensive sari with all bangles and this and that. They gave. And I was thinking what to do, because this came out of preaching and I'm not qualified for this. It is Gurudev's. Gurudev cannot wear sari. I kept that sari for 2-3 years. Then when I came to Mayapur, I could see that, expensive saris, silk saris are given to, one devotee told me, you can give it to Narsimadev. I gave it to Jananivas Prabhu and they made a beautiful outfit. Very beautiful outfit. Then later I found one more deity in Rajapur. Whenever I get expensive sari with blouse, there is Mother Simandini. She is very nicely dressed. I gave so many expensive saris there. Simple
Okay.
cotton saris I don't give, I wear. Cotton saris, they get spoiled also very quickly. So that I accept. That I wear. And then the expensive ones, you can give. And I even sometimes, some devotees have Jagannaths, big Jagannath deities. For them, you find a way, you can give away. Giving away is easy.
Ji Mataji, but relatives and even my mom asked me that where is that sari? Why didn't you wear that? Whom you have given? I know you have given it to someone. So these kind of questions.
After
Then
some time, they will forget. That time you give.
okay, Mataji.
That also you have to use the intelligence.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, this is also there. Yes. Some people are very particular that I wear that. Yeah. But some they forget. Mostly with me, they forget. So I cheat. Poor people are there. You use, because you are a new bride, you use, nicely wear. You wear and then give it to poor people. You say that, it has become old, so I am giving it. Once or twice you wear and show your mother or some relatives who are very particular that only you have to wear. You wear and take a photo and send, then you give it to somebody.
Okay, Mataji. Thank you.
Nice. Hare Krishna. Any
Krishna.
doubt? Yes. Any other doubts? Okay.
Pranam Mataji. Hare
Pranam.
Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Yes.
Mataji,
Yeah.
I would like to. You mentioned that this prayer, I think in Tamil, about offering pure flowers, and what it means to offer pure flowers means offer with pure heart. I would like to listen to that.
Prayer.
Yeah, even if it's in Tamil, I would
Yeah.
like to listen. So
It's a very beautiful
could
prayer. I'll tell you. Wait.
yeah, I would like you to share. Yeah, I would like to look in YouTube and
தூமலர் தூவி தொழுது வாய்நாள் பாடி மனத்தினால் சிந்திக்க புகைய பிழையும் புகுதருவான் நின்றனமும் தீனால் தூசாகும் செப்பேலோர் என்பாவாய். This is the prayer. தூமலர்
thank you, Mother.
தூவி தொழுது வாயினால் பாடி. வாயினால், வாய் means mouth. I am singing it from my mouth. வாயினால் பாடி மனத்தினால் சிந்திக்க, thinking in my mind. போய பிழையும் புகுதருவான். The mistakes which we are going to commit in future, that will be burnt. தீனால் தூசாகும் செப்பேலோர் என்பவாய். Tell, declare it. She's saying, declare it. The future sinful reactions will be burnt. So, if you are pure.
Mataji, who's reciting this prayer?
Andal.
No, can I look for it in YouTube?
It is there in English also, in English lyrics also. It's very difficult for you to learn. But the meanings are amazing. Amazing.
Yeah.
But the problem is, as a foreigner, and it is a foreign language, but it is there, the words are there in English also. At least you can read in English, the meanings.
Okay.
Andal is the very amazing devotee, All the 30 prayers are, for this, you will learn Tamil.
Yeah.
Many other language people, they learn Tamil because this is the 5th Veda. It is mentioned as 5th Veda. Andal's Tirupavai is called as Veda. So nice, beautiful prayers. Like the important prayer in that Tirupavai is like Sistashtakam. Sistashtakam, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu. The first time when I heard Sistashtakam, I felt, because I learned the Tamil prayer first. The important prayer was written in the, see, this is how Krishna brings you near. When I was 6-7 years, I went to one Balaji temple. In that temple, it was written, this prayer, Andal prayer, one important, very, very important prayer that every Sri Vaishnavas recite. That is the most important verse in Tirupavai that I saw. I wrote down. From that day onwards, I am reciting without knowledge, without understanding. For many, many years, I didn't know the meaning only. I just learned. But it is such a powerful prayer. Brought you with, see, whether you, by knowingly, unknowingly, without knowing the meaning, also if you recite the pure prayers, the prayer will bring you to the line. Later you will understand the meaning. Oh, such an exalted prayer. So,
Thank you, Mataji.
pure prayers by Andal. So, this, especially this, some areas are really attractive. So, that if you know Tamil, I will relish it with you. So when I see the Lord, because I am Tamil, no, this, my thinking language is Tamil. So when I see the Lord, I recite some verses and, I repeat the verses of Andal. So that, I get more connection. Though I learn Bengali songs and other prayers, because basically I am from Tamil Nadu. And my Guru Maharaja said, yeah, you can. I asked his permission. In the beginning, I was a little bit scared whether should I recite or not. Then he said, no, you can. This is all authorized. Authorized prayers you can recite in your personal prayers. I cannot establish this as a temple standard prayers. This is not our sampradaya, but I can learn personally and recite. Yes, Rogini.
What is meant of Tirupavai, Mataji? Translate.
Tirupavai. You are in South India, right?
Telugu.
You don't know. Telugu people also recite Tirupavai.
No, Mataji.
The name of the prayer.
Name of the prayer.
Name of the prayer by Andal. You search
Tirupati, I
it.
know Tirupavai.
Andal Tirupavai, you don't know.
I heard about it, but like I attended one of the friends, like Sri Vaishnava friends also, but I didn't get into that actually, but like,
If you have time, you can go and see in Google search, you have meaning, and the prayer also is written in English. It's very difficult to pronounce.
Sure.
Unless you are a Tamil, it's difficult to learn. If Telugu people also learn in Telugu, some devotees who are Telugu devotees who are initiated into Sri Sampradaya, they all write in Telugu and recite in Tamil.
Oh, okay. Sure,
Sometimes
Mataji.
they come to me for asking, because it is a literal, not spoken Tamil, easy Tamil. It is a poetic Tamil. Poetic Tamil. So that's why I said, no, when I learned this prayer, I didn't understand the meaning. But slowly, when I become a devotee, when I read related books, I heard related lectures, then I understood. Even I didn't understand the meaning for Pallandu also. There is a very important prayer of Sri Vaishnavas, that is Pallandu. You must be knowing, but Tamil devotees must be knowing. They recite this Pallandu in Balaji temple every day. See, they are blessing. It's blessings to the Lord. That also I was asking each and every Tamil devotee, Prabhu, please teach me what is the meaning, what is the meaning, what is the meaning. And then ultimately I got a very wonderful lecture from some GR, some Acharya in that Sampradaya. Then I understood. Because it should be explained by some nice devotees, pure devotees. So I heard one great devotee's lecture about that Pallandu prayer. Then I understood. Oh, these are all uncomparable prayers. In Sri Sampradaya, we have also. So nice, but if you want to learn, sky is the limit. You learn and recite. But still, I want to be in ISKCON only. I want to be Prabhupada's follower only. Sometimes I take Tamil prayers and recite.
Mother,
Yes.
I wanted to ask, like, the appearance day of Gonda, is it
Kodai.
oh, when is it usually?
This month only. In this
Oh,
month, the appearance day comes.
can you please let us know? Because it would be nice to recite prayers on that day, right?
Yeah. And especially unmarried girls should recite Tirupavai.
Oh, okay. Thank you.
So that comes, that there is a month. Like gopis did one prayer, one vrat, right? Gopis kept one Katyayani vrat
Yes.
in Vrindavan. Exactly the same like Andal. She did one month vrat, 1 month prayers. Each day one prayer with not alone. Andal not alone, with group of ladies, young girls. So the prayer is like this. She gets up and wakes every early morning, very early morning. She gets up and then wake each and every girl, go and knock every girl. Please get up, please get up, please get up. The prayer is like that. Please get up. Why you are taking so long to get ready? Please come, like that. Nice prayers. Then they go to temple and then they glorify Krishna or Radharani, all these things. Then ultimately Andal gets married to Ranganath. Krishna only.
Yeah.
So in South India, there is a system that the unmarried girls definitely should recite this. Then they get married to devotees. What I do is I pray for some North Indian devotees who cannot recite this, who should get married in time. So I have, when I pray for them, next year I will not pray for them. Definitely they get married to a nice devotee. This is like proven magic prayer in my life. So every time devotees say, Mataji, pray for me, pray for me. So next year they get married. Last year I prayed for 2 devotees, they are got married now. Every year it happens. So I started for some North Indian devotees. They should get married. For them, I recited. But definitely, I know that for me, I want a spiritual benefit. This prayer is ultimately spiritual benefit. But definitely, Andal is our mother. She will help the devotee to get a devotee husband. So she's very compassionate. Very, very compassionate.
Yeah.
Andal is
Yeah.
a very compassionate person, so we worship her nicely. Like Radharani, she is Vishaka. She is Neela Devi. Bhudevi, Sri Devi, Neela Devi. Radharani, Lalita, Vishaka. She is Vishaka. Yes, Vanita.
What is the prayer, Mataji? You said name of the prayers?
Tirupavai.
Tirupavai.
You might have recited, no? In Andhra, you don't
No,
recite.
no, Mataji. No. I did the Katyayani.
You did
This I
Katyayani.
heard for the first time. This.
Oh. No, but many, you go to Balaji temple in Hyderabad. Because I lived in Hyderabad, I know many Telugu devotees. They know about Tirupavai. Because Chinnajiyar, there is a very famous devotee, Chinnajiyar. Jiyar means Acharya, means Maharaj.
Can
Maharaj.
your
Jiyar
recording
is in Hyderabad, he only constructed that statue of
equality.
equality, Ramanujacharya statue.
Okay.
Now recently one very famous musician composed all 4,000 songs as in a music form. This Nalayarattim, the Alvars wrote 4,000 prayers. Those in that this Tirupavai also included. So he composed everything as songs. Now for that only he's been awarded a lot. When the Chinnajiyar was glorifying Ilayaraja, the musician was Ilayaraja, but the famous song Pallandu I didn't like somehow. He sang, but I don't know. I had some big expectation. that Pallandu. Other songs are okay. Some songs are okay.
I just want to
yes.
Yes, I just want to mention, like, in the group I have shared the link for Tirupavai prayers, because sometime, like, I think when I went to Krishna Life, I met this South Indian devotee. Her name was Shirsha Mataji, and then we were discussing, and she brought this up, and she said it's very beautiful prayers. And then last year, when it was Appearance Day of Gondal,
Andal, Kodai or Andal.
Yes. So like, I was able to like find this and share it with her. So I was like very much intrigued and interested in reciting this prayer and listening to it, because, and as you mentioned, it is a bit difficult to recite, but at least we can hear.
Put your endeavor. See, if you have interest, means Krishna will give you. I have some work, Mataji. Okay, you can leave. If you are really interested, you can see Krishna will give you the intelligence to learn.
Yes.
Yeah. Please learn, no?
Thank you, Mata.
Please learn. This is Sankirtan, you know?
Yes,
Who
Mata.
wants to learn? Okay. Okay. If you want also, I will, if I have time, I will teach you how to pronounce properly.
Okay,
At least
please.
important prayers. Yeah, some are. 2 participants raised hands. Yeah, some question. Baleshwari.
Mataji, the other Mataji had raised before me. Maybe she can ask her question. I can ask later.
She's the one who is speaking, right? Sankirtan?
Yes.
Yeah. Sankirtan Dasi is the speaking one. Yeah, you speak.
Okay. Yeah. Mataji, I had a question. Is there any specific prayer that we can recite so we can develop submissiveness towards husband?
Husband. Yeah, you asked me. I will find out. See, naturally devotees are submissive to Krishna. So we have to be submissive to Krishna's representative, Pati Parameshwar, right? So I will find out if something takes you towards that. This Sistashtakam prayer is a prayer for humility only, right? Trinadapi Chana Taroropi Sagishnana. What is it? I have not come across with any Vaishnava prayers where we can. Anyway, our very life is today's classes also. We are servants. Now, chance is given to be submissive to husband. It is very nice, right? Yes.
Yes, Mataji, but the problem for me is like everything stands as theory. It's not sinking inside, Mataji.
Yeah.
Like we hear,
Some
like for
changes.
me, I feel like my thoughts, my words, my actions are like, still like the materialistic person only. I'm not still coming to the level of a neophyte devotee also. So I was thinking, okay, if I don't learn
You
how
have
to
to make a
respect
special effort to become submissive, real submissive to husband. Then, listen to or read the Savitri Charita, Leela, and, Nala Damayanti Leela. There are so many great ladies who were so much dedicated to their husbands. That pastimes you can listen again and again. I have myself more powerful ladies in history. I have given some classes. You listen to them again and again. That is one way.
Okay,
one way is
sure,
there is a seva. There is a festival in Srirangam where the Lord and mother, they get union. There are always union, but there is a festival for special. They come and meet. They are together. If you go to that festival, or at least you have that photography, I will send you the photography. That is called Cheti Seva. Cheti means union. Seva means festival. Cheti Seva. That 2 times it happens. One is for the real concert. Another is the concert. There are lots of concerts of the Lord, right? Andal, Ranganaigi, Ranganath, for Ranganath. This Kulasekara Alvar's daughter is also there. And she also come for, means being union with the Lord. So that is also one festival. There are two festivals of Cheti Seva. That if possible, you are in South India, why don't you go to that festival? That is very important for couples understanding. And I normally send that picture of Cheti Seva. I'll send you here to the girls, our group also, for husband and wife's ultimate understanding. You should follow the Lord and the Lord's concert. And taking darshan itself has effects on your mind. Taking darshan of the Lord and concert.
Oh, very nice.
Will
Very
have
nice.
a change of heart or influence on your mind.
Okay, very nice.
That.
Yeah, I'll try to do that, Mataji. Thank you
Very,
so much.
very nice. I appreciate that one girl is taking up Stri Dharma so seriously. So my Gurudev will be very pleased.
No, Mataji, long back I heard in one class that if you don't become submissive to your husband, then you will never become submissive to your spiritual master. And if you don't become submissive to your spiritual master, you'll never become submissive to Krishna.
Correct.
So that thing is like, is like
Yeah,
pinching me.
That's what we are.
Basically, I'm not even obeying a devotee husband. How I can expect myself to obey Krishna or spiritual master?
Correct, no? We are given a chance to remain humble. Trinadapi Sunicana is given to us, but if we are not following now, where we are going to? There is no chance of going only. Correct. You're right. Thank you.
I'm not able to hear you.
Oh.
Now I can hear you.
Yeah. Jyoti Mataji.
Pranam Mataji, I have one more question. Like, you are following Stri Dharma and you are being submissive to family and like you are doing your best. And in that case, you are getting attached to your husband when he supports you. So is it, how can we analyze that we are doing it right or wrong? It's very natural. So how can we identify?
If that attachment helps you to advance in Krishna consciousness, it is good.
Yeah, that is helping, but attachment is there.
That will be there, no? Without attachment, how will you be? You can detach after some time. That along with if you advance in spiritual life, the detachment will happen slowly, step by step. It is not that we women should not say that I am detached from my husband. I go out for preaching, leaving my husband and children. I am a devotee. Then only I am a wife. Such kind of people I have seen in my life that I don't appreciate. You be attached, no? What is the problem? Be attached, serve him, take training.
Yeah, by serving
because
and...
also your husband must be a devotee?
No, he's not.
Oh.
But he supports me, but he's not a devotee.
Slowly, both of you come together. I think you're not initiated, right?
No, Mataji.
Then both of you come together. Slowly feed him prasad.
Ji, Mataji.
Submissively. By seeing your behavior, you should come. Once in Saudi Arabia, I was preaching to ladies, always preaching to ladies only. So in that, I was so much emphasizing that, you should be very humble with your husband, all these things. And the one lady went and told the husband. The husband got so happy, I want to see that Mataji. And he was very enthusiastically sending his wife to my classes. And he also both of them have become devotees.
Ji, Mataji.
Both of them have become devotees. And they are saying, she is our guide. She is our guide, like that.
Mataji, I don't follow so many things. But even if I do something, like 2-3 things, like my whole family is surprised. Like, where have you come from? You are doing this things, you are behaving like this. So everyone is surprised and I can see the change in them. So Prabhupada are always helping me. But so I was just asking that question.
You can make the whole family devotees. Whole family devotees by your nice behavior.
Ji
Your
Mataji.
nice behavior.
Will try my best.
Yeah. See, in my in-law side, all of them are, they love me, but they have a little bit respect also. Imagine, not my own mother-in-law, like mother-in-law relation, one lady is there. She's scared of me. She's elder, definitely elder to me. Because scared, because we are so strict and disciplined, well disciplined. Getting up morning quickly, do your chanting, do the household course properly. People get, it will happen. So follow things which is taught by Prabhupada, then you will make a change in the family, in society also.
Okay, Mataji. Thank you, Mataji. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. So any other doubts? Okay, fine. Happy to see you all. We will meet you next week with a different prayer. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Mataji.
Hare Krishna.
कृपासिन्धुभ्येव च पतितानां पावनेभ्यो वैष्णवेभ्यो नमो नमः. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna.